Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta, and this is Omnifactory. Today we are visited by something unnatural, and some might even say that doesn't belong. It's a sphere. Ooh. Yeah, this thing is very round. Very round. It is from Architecture Craft. Yay! I just thought it was very pretty, and I wanted to share it with you. Architecture Craft is fantastic, and you can make all sorts of things, right? So just look it up if you want to make pretty things. Not sure if we'll make any pretty things today. We're gonna make cool things today. This is just so amazing. Oh, it's so nice. I like this. I like it. I like it, okay? Alright? Don't judge me. Anywho, in the last episode, we left off basically making all this. Now, I've added to it a little bit, as we can see, and there's a system, right? We're going to take out some of our purified stuff and put them into this chest because we don't have a filter quite yet. We need MV machines to cut down some thingamabobbers. But then we have a cool system here. I can come to this to the crafter behind here, grab like one of all the things that we need to craft down, or craft up, I suppose. Oh man, people are speeding today. Watch out, cops will get you. Now this chrome, for example, right? We could make other things, but we're just gonna make chrome. And now we have all the things, and we're just crafting right out of the system here to make all of our, you know, extra dusty dusts. Let's see, can we make this one? Crafty craft. Go, go, go. Good. Very good. Ah, lovely. And then I just put it into our bonus chests. This is all stuff that we have gotten that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Is this ridiculous? You bet your britches it is. This is so slow and kind of pointless, but I have lots of time, so that's okay. Same process over here. We have all sorts of things. It looks like we just processed some redstone, and that gets us lots of rare earth. Why would I want rare earth, you say? Well, because I can centrifuge it down, I believe. Yes, centrifuge it, and then we get other cool things like cadmium, neodymium, caesium, yttrium. Yttrium's very important. Things like that. So this is all just bonus stuff, and it makes a happy Creeta. Now, in the last episode, we did get some of this gallium. So let's grab some of that and see if we can actually do something with it. What spot did I pick? I think we went with this one. We're just going to toss our gallium in here, and we are making diodes. Beautiful. Lots of diodes. More diodes than we'll probably ever need. Okay, what are we doing with diodes? We want to make primitive processors. These are the circuits that we need to make all MV technology and loot fabricators. There it is, primitive processor. It popped up just for a moment there. And we need some wrought iron plates. We pre-made some in between episodes, and there we go, primitive circuits. And I suppose we should take out diodes as well in case that's a quest. Ah, very good. Excellent. One might say beautiful. Let's actually see. Can I just make this right now? Dark steel, some energetic alloy. Yeah, that seems possible. Excellent. I believe that we should have what we need. Loot Fabricator. Let's take a look at why this is such a big deal. This will be a temporary location for this. This has an interface which we can put pristine matter in. So let's take pristine witch matter, for example. We can toss this in here and request that it turns it into glowstone. Ooh. And now we have effectively infinite glowstone so long as we can get pulsating polymer clay. Alright? And we have a system that can soon turn nether quartz and molten ender into resonant clathrate, which we can eventually turn into the pulsating polymer clay. But we need an MV machine for it. So right now it's not completely infinite, but it's pretty close. And I think we have enough red glowstone from there. Let's grab a little bit of redstone for good measure, just kind of proving the point. I'm trying to see how much energy. 1000 RF per tick. Okay. Neat. Alright, let's pull this out, and we're going to toss in our next item, which is pristine shulker matter. Alright. Oh, actually, I really do want some shulker shells. We're really gonna be going for diamonds, but if you can have shulker boxes, why not, right? Ooh, you can also capture, you can kind of make your own shulker thingamabobbers? How cool is that? Alright, I'm getting too distracted. Make some diamonds. We now have access to almost infinite diamonds. How amazing is that? Now, why would we want diamonds? Well, because when we get a numismatic dynamo, and a lapidary calibration augment, we can turn diamonds into power. Alright, do you see where this is going? We're going to use... where's our Enderman guy? Right? Nope, that's Wither, I don't know. I don't know where the Enderman one is. Anyway, we're going to use Enderman models to make Ender Pearls. Ender Pearls will make into Polymer Clay, because we'll be melting it down, right? Let's go back to that Polymer Clay recipe, because we need the... Doink, doink. We need Molten Ender, which comes from Ender Pearls. We already have infinite Nether Quartz, so we just need this process. And then from here, this clathrate gets turned into Pulsating Clay, the Pulsating Dust gets combined with clay to make our Pulsating Polymer Clay. So I think that we'll be able to eventually make a completely full circuit of that, and we'll be in good shape. Now, how will we power that circuit? With diamonds coming from pristine shulker matter, which we need the clay to get effectively infinite of it, right? This is the plan. So let's see what we need to make our numismatic generator. We already have diamond furnaces. Looks like we can just do some compression. Oh, here we go, on vibrant alloy, so that's good. Excitation coils, we have that. Silver rods, cool. So we just need these gears. Okay, that looks pretty simple. Looks simple. This is where it gets a little trickier. We need grains of infinity, and for that, well, it looks like we just need to light some bedrock on fire. I feel like that should be relatively straightforward. Have they changed the recipe for flint and steel? They have. Steel nugget and a piece of flint. Seems easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's grab that out, toss that, boink, flint and steel. Let's go try and get some grains of infinity. Where have I dug? Oh, I see some bedrock right there. Watch out for the lava. Woo! Alright, let's actually get a little bit more space in case this takes a moment. This is why having a ton of space dug under your base is so useful. We're just gonna light up everything, and from my understanding, in a moment, we should get some grains of infinity just sort of pop out of the fire, and we'll be in good shape. Hello? Grains of infinity, where are you? Do. Ah, there we go. We got 3 so far. Any more? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do we need again? Grains of infinity? 2 to 1. So 10. 10 will get us 5. Good enough. We already have a few gears thanks to our amazing city loot. In fact, we already have even the... where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. We already have some vibrant bimetal gears, but just for good measure, I thought we should set up a system to make some gears right here. So iron gear, we just have to surround that with some energetic alloy. What's this in? Is it in the alloy smelter? Is it right there? How do we make you again? What are we doing? Alloy smelter. Ah, this is the one that needs the grains of infinity. Beautiful. Hello? Oh. Get your recipe right, everyone. Otherwise, you'll have a problem. Let's put away our stuff, and we're going to grab a little bit of vibrant alloy. Perfect. I'll be able to go back down there and get more of this if needed. Is there another trick to this? Fire water. Ooh. How do we get fire water? What is fire water? Huh. Fascinating. We can't get that yet. So this is the method we'll use. That's totally okay. There we go. Toss those in, toss those in. Beautiful. We could probably line up all of these. So this guy has our lovely infinity dust, and this one has the energetic, and this one has the vibrant, if we wanted to do this in a little bit more of a classy style, but it's not too tricky just to toss those in for the moment. Not bad at all. You know what? Let's actually do that. Right. Auto export. Boom. There we go. Now, our coils, or our gears, should come out here. Beautiful. Here's our first one. We crafted it ourselves, kind of. Toss that in here, and we should be good to go as far as making our first thingamabob. If only we had some vibrant alloy plates. There we go. Craft. So there is our numismatic dynamo. And we also need a lapidary, calibration-y, thingy-babobbery, doohickey thing, right? This is going to apparently increase our efficiency of burning diamonds. So, hey, I mean, Ether would be proud. He should be playing this pack. I mean, you're burning diamonds. That sounds right up his alley. All right, we have our lapidary upgrades, and we have the numismatic doohickeys. Why is this not a quest? Early game. Where is this? What am I doing wrong? Hello? It would seem for the Grains of Infinity to count, we were supposed to craft some basic RF capacitors. Not too sure why. Let's take a quick peek at that. We're going to be making some Ender IO machines soon, so that's why that exists. We just got the Grains of Infinity, so that is all set. So where, oh where, did that other quest go? I don't see numismatic generator anywhere, but it's very possible that we're just missing it. Well, after asking the Discord, someone says that I can update the quest book on the first page with an icon in the top right. Who knows? Yeah, so we'll look into updating the quest book. This really should be a quest. It's important. So if we hook this up just for a momento, we should be able to just point this into our machines, specifically into our lovely vibrant alloy system. We can put in an augment. Beautiful. Augment. Awesome. And then we just need to probably upgrade the machine itself, but for right now, that's okay. Hardened. Do we want to look into that? I think we might want to. Let me just get that real fast and apply it. There we go. Always good to have it. More efficient. And now, if we take some diamonds, lovely, we have plenty, and we're going to have even more. We should be able to plop a diamond in here, and this fella will turn purple. And it is now out. What? No. What? 3,000 RF per tick. Are you joking? That is absolutely mental. I want to make sure that's on insert. This is sort of like my big, ultra big capacitor sector. So if I ever need to, I can always just grab some really very, very full capacitors. I am alarmed and confused by this. That's a lot of power from one diamond. Hoo-wee! Wow. Okay. I think we might even be able to just start turning on the Enderman fella real quick. Where was that hiding? Did I put it in here? Hello? Or was it in this guy? This guy? No. Was it in here? Where'd you go, Enderman? Perhaps we left it in this chest? Ah, there we go. Enderman data. I wasn't using this because we just, quite frankly, didn't have enough power. But if we have enough power, heck yeah. We're going to start leveling this fella up and get it way past basic. I want to have that self-aware, just like our lovely shulker data. All right, the next step in sort of getting this system up and running, because I would really like to have our polymer system over here functional, is we're going to hook up probably right here the item that we need to oh no, it's going to be right here. We're going to be combining all the necessary processes. Is it going to be here? Look, I'm very confused, okay? It's okay. Shh. Now, there's a chance that this might not want to be the very first MV machine we make, but that's okay. We're going to first make a machine casing, MV machine casing. With that, an MV machine hull. Beautiful. Toss that in here. It's probably going to complete a quest. And we're also going to make a whole bunch of electric motors. Why? Because they're amazing. And I thought that we had everything we needed for a bunch of them, but that's okay. No big deal. Toss those in here. We are going to look for this fella. And, uh-oh. Is that our nemesis, the fan blade? Looks like it might be. But I think we might be able to do this in a rotor now. That would be what, 5 ingots? Yeah, sure. So it's quite a beautiful and simple system. We have our fluid extractor contacting the trains outside. Hello, trains. This bronze ingot goes into here, the bronze fluid. The bronze fluid gets solidified and we now have bronze rotors. This was working for our gear system. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Now we should have a chemistry machine. But if only we had glass in there first. Aha! And there is our very first MV machine. Now we just have to power it. It shouldn't be too tricky. We might just have to sort of do some finagling for a moment. Will this? Uh-oh. Oh, we're having a little bit of an inventory glitch here. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. That may happen for you, where you just need to resync everything by relogging. Quite simple, but annoying. Pretty darn annoying. Alright, you're going to output right here. You, little fella, you might need to move for a moment so that we can slap a conveyor on him. Conveyor. Maybe it'll just work. I doubt it, but we can certainly give it a solid try. Always worth trying. So, beautiful. Let's get that and probably a little bit of emerald to get this thing started. Not emerald, ender pearl. Here we go. On over to here. And we're going to slap this on the bottom. Grab our screwdriver. Screwdriver, where are you? There you are. Very nice. And we're going to have this import, right? So now we have nether quartz coming into our chemical reactor. And we should be able to just toss a little bit of ender pearl into our fluid extractor, which will push it over here. And it seems to be operational. Oh, are you running on LV power, sir? Nice. That's awesome. So I'm assuming that it's probably taking a little bit more power than the system can actually process. So I don't know exactly how that functions, but that's okay. Item output. They'll come over here. Lovely. Pulsating dust. I love it. And then eventually we're going to want a limited item filter right here with an Ender IO system. But I think we should be okay just manually grabbing it, putting it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. And out comes polymer clay. Oh, that's fantastic. What do we need for a limited item filter? Because that is really what is stopping us right now. Alright. We can make comparators. Z-logic thingamabobber. Silicone wafers. Alright. Yep, we need a cutting saw. Or a... what was that? Cutting something? Cutting machine. Fantastic. Cutting saw is listed here. Unfortunately, they don't have an LV cutting machine. That's kind of a bummer. That really is a bummer. But we're so close to having this fully operational, just have ender pearls come in here, and out comes polymer clay, because this is being provided on the other side of the wall. Clay is also being provided on the other side of the wall, so we are in very good shape. For right now, I can always just grab pulsating clay, 1, 2, 3, toss some in here and also up here, and this functions pretty darn good. Whew! Nice. I like that so much. We're so close to having automated pulsating clay. Polymer clay? Look, this is difficult, okay? Shh. Alright. This is starting to get to that point, everyone. So, to get the item that we need, right, which is the limited item filter, we need a advanced item filter. Cool. For that, we need a Z-Logic controller. Cool. For that, we need a silicone wafer. Well, those are currently cooking, but we need to cut a silicone boule in a advanced cutting machine, the diamond saw blade, for which needs a cobalt brass gear. Alright, cobalt brass is brass, aluminum, and cobalt. Okay, brass is copper and silicone. The number of steps that this seems to be taking is a little bit crazy, but that's okay. We're just gonna take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be okay, everyone. I think we only need 4 ingots for this guy. We're gonna take our molten thingamabobber, start melting that down, come over here, switch out the gear mold for our rotor mold for the gear mold. And once we get the 4th brass piece in here, which will be in just a moment, the solidifier will turn it into a gear, and we'll be able to wrap it with this diamond dust, which had to be crafted in a very specific way, might I add, to get the diamond saw blade. Saw blade goes in here. We can now pull out this if we had everything that we need, which we don't because one's over here. No big deal. There we go. Cutting saw. And this guy needs to have not only power, but also water. So it's going to come over this direction. And for the time being, we're going to temporarily slap it down right there. Okay? This is now getting water, and we need to get it some power. Doink. Power. Cool. So now it has a little bit of power. It might be able to cut one thing. I'm not sure. But the fun part is that this has been cooking for a while. These silicone boules, 300 seconds. 5 minutes to make one of these. 5 minutes. And this is it just getting started. Yes, there's a lot of aluminum in there. We've been AFK quite a bit. So here is our silicone boule. We can come over here, toss that into the cutting machine. Hopefully it has enough power to get through. It looks like it's going to be okay. And here are our silicone wafers. And here we go. We have our Z-Logic controllers. These guys we're immediately going to surround with some paper and redstone to make advanced item filters. These guys give some comparators to make limited item filters. Whew. Alright. That was a lot harder than it should have been. I don't know why they hide that behind MV circuits, but that's okay. That's alright. Hey, you're still cooking, huh? Nice. Alright. So I want to have at max probably 64 of each of these. So toss these in here. Make sure we click with 64 and 64. Beautiful. In fact, we might be able to... Can we halve that? Let's just halve that for good measure in case we have a system like the hopper right here. Otherwise, it might get a little bit grumpy. There we go. Always active on extract. Always active on extract. Toss everything back in there. Cool. In fact, I think we can probably safely put away the clay. And we should be in good shape as long as we just provide this with ender pearls now. How cool is that? Alright, let's just jump down there and go to our little enderman, our ender farm. Oh, I've harvested it too recently. Where are we? Here we are. We'll just grab some ender pearls. Beautiful. Come over here. Up here, please. Thank you. Don't get confused in this base. It's a little bit scary on occasion. And we should be able to pick up this hopper. It's no longer necessary. We'll give this some temporary ender pearl insertability. And everything should be fully automated. Oh, this is good. It goes from here to there. Let's pull this out to simulate it properly. There we go. It fills up on its own. Everything's working. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so amazing. All right. Now, unfortunately, we probably have to call it for this episode. We got a lot done in a very short amount of time, and I'm probably going to work on automating our systems a little bit, maybe try and get some DML hooked up to this so that we have ender pearls flowing into our system on their own. But for now, this is going to have to be it. We made our first MV machine after we made our first MV circuits, and we even have polymer clay fully, mostly kind of automated. Alright, in any case, this has been Creeta. This has been Omnifactory. I hope you've had an amazing time, because I certainly have. Bye-bye!